Hey there, Max Rich with Totally Electric Guitars. Coming at you today with a lesson on how to improvise, how to go about freeing yourself to the ability that you can begin to play the notes that you're hearing in your head. You know, you're hearing a jam, you're hearing like a simple chord change or something. How do you go about playing notes that are going to correspond with how you feel at the time without, planning every single note out ahead of time? I remember when I was learning how to play guitar, I would, pick up tab books and pick up songs, and learn the songs note for note and be able to play them and, kill them and be like, oh yeah, I can play this Metallica song, I can play whatever. But then someone would be like, oh hey, let's jam. I'll play, I'll play something like something like that, and I would have no idea what to do. And I would all of a sudden be lost. I really didn't like that feeling. And it kind of forced me into a box where I was like, okay, well, I can either just play notes that I've planned before, or I can free myself to the ability to play whatever I hear in my head, because I hear melodies all the time. And so I went about, and it's not necessarily an easy thing to do to learn how to improvise. One thing that's required is the ability to think ahead of where you are. That's sort of key to the whole thing. And of course, knowing the guitar and knowing your notes. If you're not familiar with notes or scales, then you really should get familiar with at least a couple of them, because you need some sort of template, some sort of roadmap to improvise upon. It's like if there were no lines in the road and everyone was just able to drive whichever direction they wanted, it would be chaos. And that's kind of the same thing. You need, when you're beginning to learn how to improvise, you need some set of scales or some set of chords or something that you're familiar with that you can use as kind of like a launching point into something else. So, provided you know some major and minor scales and some chords, I think this lesson can definitely suit you. So follow me and let's begin.